Hey Sabyr, welcome to Launch Day, man.
Hi, Dago. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, is it Sabyr? Is it, do I pronounce that right?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. So we were talking last week about you're close to China. That's what I remember. I forgot the country, but like
Kazakhstan. Yeah, it is very
Kazakhstan. Okay,
close
yeah,
to
cool.
Russia and also like to China too. It's like borders of countries.
Yeah, Russia and China. Well, how does it impact your culture when you're surrounded by two big empires like this? Does it?
Um, Sometimes it's scary, yeah, because when something happens in their side, it can happen in year too. But
Yeah,
overall, I think we kind of trying to be friendly because it's kind of, I think, uh, diplomatic maybe way to be neutral, not to be like inside anything
yeah.
like in any danger positions. Because we have a big country, it's like a nine by its size, but we have only like 20 million of people.
Yeah, a few people in the big country. Yeah. How is it
Yeah.
there? Like, is it kind of hot? Like, how is the weather and everything? Can you paint a picture of Kazakhstan? I'm curious.
Yeah, for sure. To be honest with you, like Kazakhstan is very big. So if you just go move to different like parts of Kazakhstan, you can see like very hot summer, like close to 40 degrees. And if you go
Yeah.
to north side, it could be right now like 20 degrees,
Oh yeah,
and
okay.
it's like very different. If you go, for example, to the west, it will be like a lot of meat. Like if you go to the east, it will be like a lot of nature. So it's kind of like very.
Wow.
I think by
And you're in
train,
the
if you
east?
go,
I think you're on the
no,
east
I
part.
am I am in kind of like um in warm part of like country. It's kind of like south side. It's
Cool.
Almaty. It's one of the biggest city. It's not the capital, but it's one of the biggest. So it's kind of where people most like hang out, like walking, mountains, and etc.
And you've always lived there? You're born from here?
No, to be honest, like I moved here, I think when I was like 18, because of my study. I'm locally was born in the west part. It's kind of way like oil, everything not a lot of people, but there are a lot of oil, like oil, uh, and but universities mostly like in Almaty and Astana. Astana is like capital of the city, so that's why I moved.
I see. Yeah, I knew that name. I knew the name Astana. Cool.
Yeah.
Hmm. Did you travel around the world yet?
Yeah, I have been last year in the Europe. I have been in France. I have been in Netherlands, in
Oh,
Germany.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now I'm even in Turkey with family. Like it's kind of like a vacation. Also next month, I basically will move to the Southeast Asia. Uh, yeah, we
You're
already like
moving?
yeah, moving like to Southeast Asia. We sold almost like our stuff, like almost possible like stuff.
Wow. Where?
Yeah,
Where are you
like
moving to?
first like destination is Vietnam, Da Nang, but after that I'm thinking about Thailand and maybe like some places like to see also near like
Did
to
you did you
those
do that
countries.
for like because Danang is popular for indie makers because it's like less expensive. There's a community there. Is that the reason?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm thinking like to change the environment because I also like signed all the resignation paper because I'm like currently on 9 to 5, and I
Yeah,
basically want to focus on my SaaS, on my products,
yeah,
because I think I have currently focused on my products. I'm growing, I'm building, but I think it's not enough. And for me personally,
yeah.
it's kind of, I think, good way because I have like a runway of 3 years, maybe even more right now. So it's kind of,
Awesome.
yeah.
So you looked at Da Nang and you can, okay, so cool. So what's your job right now? Like, what's your job what's your 9 to 5?
I basically like a web developer. Like my like, background
Okay,
is
yeah.
web development.
The
Yeah, it's
usual.
kind of
Okay.
but I self-taught. Like my university degree, I should be, to be honest, like in the kind of factory. I should be working like a physical
Manually.
engineer. But yeah,
Yeah,
but
okay.
in the university, I understood that it's not my thing. So I basically like started learning like coding, and after that, I like um, applied to job, got like internship, like learned something, like, and basically it's how I started.
That's awesome, man. And so once you started doing that, when did you start wanting to build your own thing? How did that happen?
Yeah, basically I started 1 year ago. It was, to be honest, like very spontaneous, very random thing, because I saw like on YouTube Marco Ivion, also from France,
Yeah.
about like I think he was going big with Shipfast. He was only maybe launched, maybe it was like on good big, and I basically saw like his videos, and I told my wife, if he can do it, I can do it too. So it was
No,
like how I
I
started.
get you.
Yeah,
I feel the same way when I see someone like when anybody like I'm not less smart than this person. I can do it too.
yeah.
Why shouldn't I? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
basically, I just find out about like X, about indie hacking, about like Peter Wells, about basically community, and I set my
Yeah.
goal like just to be like consistent, focus on input rather than output, like just like post every day, build something, and ship something. So I think I shipped more than 20 products around 1 year.
Wow. I didn't
Most
know
of
that
them
was so much. I know you
failed.
did a bunch, but
Most of them failed, like
what's
miserably
the what's
failed.
the what's the most interesting one that like that gave you the craziest lesson, like this thing like the funniest story or like the craziest story from all of these products?
I'm thinking if I speak about SaaS, it could be maybe the latest product, like post content, like Reddit Schedule. It's like the same, but just two different domains, like to boost SEO. But basically, I learned on this like SaaS because I was building not like the same before, like 1 month just build and forget, like until like I see some sales. But before that, the latest SaaS that I have, I basically started doing like calls. I put like book a call, and I think I talked maybe more than to 30 people, like 30 people, and I got a lot of
Wait,
feedback, a lot of.
what was the wait, how did you get these calls? I didn't follow.
I basically put on landing page like that you can book a call. And basically, when
Oh, cool.
people, because people basically, when you build something, they don't know you, they like don't trust you, and they book a call
Smart.
with me. Yeah, they book a call with me. I listen a lot, like because in the beginning I was just talking, and I saw that if I talk, there is no sales. So I basically listen to people
Started
like
listening.
80.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 80 maybe to 20%. I'm thinking it's a good ratio. They talk, you listen, and basically I started like helping them, and a few of them people converted. I think I got maybe 10 sales like monthly. It's not was it not
For
it
which
wasn't like
for
one
which
time.
product was this? For which product was this?
Post maybe if you type redditschedule.com,
Let's do it.
redditschedule.com, it's basically a schedule for Reddit.
Let
It's
me just show it
like,
because I like to show what we talk about.
yeah, no problem.
Uh,
I can even
okay.
share a link so you can find easy. Oh, I see chat. I sent in the chat the link.
Cool. Ready? Okay, you send the link. Let me see. Mm,
Um, it was kind
cool.
of funny how I built it while I think you are typing, because before that I started with agency, Reddit agency.
Wait, let me just. You see my screen? Let me just
Yeah, I
flip it.
see. I see your screen.
Uh,
Wonderful.
Schedule Reddit posts for increased views, upvotes, and traffic to your website. Awesome. And at
Yeah,
first, it
I
was just
clicked.
book a demo. That's what you did.
Yeah, I booked them a call, some like screenshots that I
Nice.
made, and after that, basically, yeah, I started kind of introducing.
Yeah, the product you're going to show today, I guess, is a bit similar to that in a way.
Yeah, yeah, in the same niche, basically, in the Reddit space.
That's cool, you know, what you said about, because, you know, that made me realize something to listen to. Because when you see all these websites like contact sales, book a demo, it seems, you know, overwhelming. But what you said is very smart. You said, yeah, but like they don't know you, they don't trust you. So it's to make them trust you. Once you talk to, and I, you know, that's actually the strategy with launch days. Like by doing these interviews, we show the founders, and that's why we get more sales than if it's just products. That's the idea, you know, and it's working. Like, I mean, it doesn't work for everyone yet. I'm not sure it's gonna be possible, but I'm trying my best, you know. But like this idea of like you meet the person, and then I don't like you cannot buy from somebody you don't trust. And the problem with indie hacking is like always new products, always small. I mean, small and new products, not from existing company, and that creates kind of like, you know, even myself, I rarely buy from indie makers if I'm honest because of this. So we need to bridge that trust, you know, problem. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And what I saw like during those conversations, because before that I didn't make any like calls with potential buyers, I got
Yeah.
like a lot of feedback, what to improve, what to add. Sometimes even I think there is also like a very like very thin line when people basically give you feedback, but basically they kind of give you feedback about building a new product. And if you just uh, kind of, because sometimes when I heard, especially in the beginning, I want to just
Yeah.
build like that they want. And what I understood that it's like would be a very different and a new product. So I
Mm.
think it's also good to kind of, because you are the founder, you need to understand what is good to you, like as a feedback, what is
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
kind of need to understand the
You need to
differences.
hold the vision, because if you don't
Yeah, yeah.
hold kind of like the boundaries of the product, then people are gonna like if you just build what people ask, in a few months you have a completely fucked up product that doesn't make any sense. So you have to,
Hmm.
yeah, you're responsible
And
for that. And so that's smart to think, well, then I'm gonna build another product for this other need that
mhm.
people are telling me. That's super cool. Instead of messing up the original product. Yeah. Because it was
And
too
also
different.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah, basically how I built it, because like people that I talk to, they kind of like needed what I built it, and today what I will show you. But what I wanted to tell also, and what I did maybe different with previous sites that I was talking about, that sometimes I was kind of maybe body, like or some kind of bot, and maybe because when they ask for some new features, I told them, would you like be open to pay me upfront with a discount? And I will
No,
build it
that's
for you.
smart.
Like
Yeah.
just give me like a few like days, maybe if it is a big feature, maybe a few weeks.
Yeah.
And
And how did it go?
when I
How did it
ask
go?
them, most of them tell like, let me think. Okay, I need
But
to
that's so
like,
smart, man. That's so smart because it
yeah, yeah,
happened to me
because
so many times where you
yeah,
were like the more people ask, the less they will buy. And that, you know,
yeah,
and it took me so long to realize the more that because I know I think I know why. It's because
uh,
the reason they ask is because they're not sure. Like
mm-hmm,
if they are basically not convinced. And so they're asking you,
yeah,
so can you do this? Like basically it's a sign they're not sure. And so if you tell them, yeah, yeah, I can, probably not, like it's not going to solve that they're sure. And
yeah,
so it happened to me
100%.
like, you know, I had a logo startup like
Yeah,
before, like a few years ago. And some guy was like, oh, and you know, we don't do custom logos. We didn't do that. We were focused on generated logos from our tool. And my ex, who was the designer, my co-founder and ex-wife also, and she was the designer and she was making all these designs. but she was making them for our system. Like it was kind of like templates thing, but like more advanced. And one guy was like, "Oh, this logo is perfect. It just needs, like, can it have this also?" And my ex was like, "Yeah, I can do it in a few minutes. Let me do it." And we do it. Like it's so in the end, it takes 30 minutes. We do it. We add it, and they're like, "Oh, well, let me think about it." I'm like, dude,
Mm-hmm,
fuck
mm-hmm.
you. Like, we were like doing this for you
Yeah,
for free, but that was us. That was on us.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
100%.
the
And
more people
basically,
ask
uh-huh,
questions. Yeah.
the more you understand like what they really need. Yeah, but why I did it like why I did like kind of point at this thing, because sometimes I think maybe they're not like your customers, because um it's good they ask, it's good maybe they give you feedback, maybe they want something. But I told them like if they couldn't pay me, like because maybe they need something like extra, like new that I didn't have, I told them that I'm like a myself guy only, like I'm bootstrapping, and I can't do it because let's say I build it like in a few days, like maybe weeks, and I will like show to you, and you won't buy. So it's kind of I think because I did something like sometimes I built because it was kind of maybe not very big. I showed them and they kind of disappear. Maybe they didn't need like that much. They basically just
Yeah,
told me.
exactly. Exactly. They're
So
just
that's
shopping. They're shopping. Yeah.
yeah, just shopping.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm thinking that you kind of also maybe if you can, if you maybe have enough both, just ask them upfront, give a discount, give some
Yeah,
ideas,
100%.
and
100%.
it's I think good because you kind of maybe they know you, you know them, and I think it's kind of how I did it. And those calls really gave me a lot of kind of insights. And I think from this point, it's good to have like on any SaaS that I am building, kind of a booking call. Uh, because when they people come, I know that if they like waste their time to to be on call,
Yeah,
it's kind of maybe they're
I agree.
willing to buy, but maybe they have some questions, so it's kind of maybe doubts about
Yeah.
me. Maybe it's a good sign. So because when people, for example, just come to the website and they don't like share anything, it's bad sign because maybe they need, you need to move on. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's kind of how I did.
And yeah, it's an investment on their part. For us, it was always like we have a live chat on the website. We used to. And so it's less of a commitment. People was just chatting, yeah, can you do this? It's not the same as booking a call. So it's a good,
Yeah.
insight that you have
But
that if people
but I
book a call,
also have like live chat. I also have live chat on two
yeah,
websites, and also I started like live chatting from like previous sites that I was talking, because I thought it's good to have maybe some type of conversations, because I see like
yeah,
almost
yeah, yeah,
1,000 people clicked on website, and I don't see anything like maybe they don't buy, maybe they don't like I don't know like click login and like
100%.
etc.
You learn so
There are
much,
some
at least
signs.
at the beginning. You learn so much from the live chat. Then once you've learned enough, it's kind of annoying. You can remove it, but it's kind of really cool to like learn about the customers. And so like from all these 20 websites, so now you're going to show us, your latest one, but like I'm curious, are they still running? Are they making some money still? You know,
You mean about like the current one,
like
or
all of
about
these
the
other products that you did, like are they still online? Like how is that? Did you keep some online?
that one that I showed you? It is still running. I even have self. I think like previous month.
Yeah.
Um, One guy even like I think on the third maybe month, he's using, and they're kind of live. I don't touch them. But why, for example, kind of how my focus is working, when I see some sales, when I see some, kind
Yeah.
of conversions from people, maybe some like questions, I'm focusing on it. So, for example, when I don't have any sales, when I don't have any, I think maybe some signs from customers, I just move on. So it's kind of maybe not the best way. I think not the maybe ideal way for
No,
everyone.
but
But I think
Yeah.
for
I
me,
th-
it kind of working because, for example, let's say 1 year I'm here. I built like a lot of products. Most of them failed. Like
Mhm.
I know that there are guys maybe who built maybe in the same period maybe one, two product, and one product
Yeah.
maybe is good one. Maybe makes I don't know like a few thousand monthly recurring revenue. But also I also know a lot of guys who maybe had also one product, maybe two products during that period, and they quit. And I think, for example, for me, it's kind of maybe the same way. If maybe I would just focus on one product for whole year, and I wouldn't have any sales. It's kind of hard,
Mm,
like when you don't see any like signs. So I think
yeah, yeah,
maybe that's why I'm doing. Sometimes I understand that it's maybe not a good like move, like just to skip, maybe start anew because you basically start from
yeah. No,
scratch
but
again. Like
yeah, I like what you said about if you don't have any signs, it's very hard to keep going. So that's why it's cool to have a live chat because at least you can get because I think a big mistake I that people make and I definitely made is I'm sorry, I just realized I still had my VPN and I hope it doesn't fuck up the recording. I'm sorry, I just got uh, uh like when you if I was building alone without showing to everyone for 1 year and a half, like another product, previous startup, and it's so as soon as I started having people seeing it, it changed everything. Once you get some signs, even if it's negative signs, but at least it's connected to people. And even launch day, for a while, I stopped talking about it, and I kind of forgot about it, for a few months, because I wasn't connected. It wasn't launched and nobody told me about it. So it was kind of if it's not connected to other people, it doesn't exist in a way. It's only for you. And when it's only for you can be motivated for a few months, maybe a few years. If it's the beginning, my first startup, I had years of motivation in me. But then eventually, once you get just one customer, or even before that, just somebody booking a demo or asking questions or giving feedback, man, it changes everything. The best is the first sale. Once you have one sale, the whole world changes. Because now it's real, it's useful, it has value. But it's not just about making money, it's about now it's a real thing. You know what I mean?
it's kind of I think being valued of things that you did. It's kind of I think feeling that
Yeah.
you are talking
Yeah.
about when you basically build something from scratch. Someone pay you for that, and you kind of feel amazing because uh, it's not even about money, like you said. Yeah, it's more about like being
You're useful.
valuable to another person.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
and
You've been useful. Yeah.
mhm, yeah, 100%. Even like about bad feedback, maybe negative feedback, because I also remember when you started like launch day, it kind of
Yeah.
was a lot of like people maybe hated you, kind of, like kind of
Yeah, I
like you
guess.
didn't
Yeah.
shape like and a lot of like that stuff because I saw like I think I saw like a lot of on like feed. Um, but I think, to be honest with you, right now, maybe when I kind of have some experience with building, it's also a good sign. Because sometimes, even if you have a bad like feedback, it's much better when you don't have any feedback. So it's because
Yeah,
if people
exactly.
maybe
Yeah.
hate you,
Yeah.
if people maybe don't like you, it means that there are some
They
rooms for
somehow still
improvement.
care.
Yeah, there are
Somehow
some
they care.
rooms for
Yeah.
improvement, and if you may
Yeah. Yeah.
make it better, they kind of like you. Of course, if it is not like haters, but basically,
No, but
yeah, it's I think.
that's something I noticed also. I noticed, and that's kind of counterintuitive. Let's imagine you have a relationship with someone. I mean, any
Mhm.
kind of relationship. Okay, there's someone, someone, and you never make any mistake. There's never any pain, never any anger, never anything. They will like you at this level. Okay, you will have this relationship. Now, if you have someone and you disappoint them, or you made a mistake, for example with your product, you make a mistake with your product, customer is disappointed. So you go down. And then you show that you give a shit. You fix it. You apologize. Then you go up, but you go higher that you were at the beginning. Because
Because they
now
fixed it.
they see that they can trust you. And if you had never made any mistake, they would be like, yeah, he's cool. But they don't know
Yeah,
how you
100%.
are when. And I noticed that years ago. And that's when I was more willing to take risk. Because I noticed if you disappoint someone, but then, I mean, you need to have the humility to apologize, and if you have the humility to apologize and to fix things, it's actually better to disappoint someone and then fix it than to just not disappoint them. And
100%.
when I realized that, I'm like, holy shit, I can disappoint people. That's awesome. That's like, cool.
I can fuck up
If you're willing
and
to
I can fuck up and
apologize,
fix it. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. So,
because people,
oh my
I
God.
think people maybe they kind of when you show your face. I also saw like when I was building maybe my personal brand, when you show your face, when you see that you have some troubles, maybe some kind of
Yeah.
failures, maybe some kind of I don't know, like understanding, and you basically tell about it the way it is. And after that, maybe people give some, I don't know, like some bullshit about like you, and you apologize to them. I think most like people that are kind of, good people,
Normal people,
yeah,
yeah.
maybe
Healthy.
some,
Yeah.
yeah, healthy people, they kind of understand your position and they say even better before that. Because, yeah, it's kind of maybe
Yeah.
the big comparison between maybe knee hacking and like big companies because of that. Because mostly when you maybe have some experience with big companies, you ask them maybe about something they can't, maybe they don't reply, don't fix it. And you have a bad experience just because of that. Not because maybe they have like a mistake, but because they didn't
Yeah,
reply.
yeah.
And
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think
That's it.
maybe how we can, kind of be better if we have the same mistakes, but we kind of, talk to people and fix it. So it's kind of, yeah, how we should focus.
Yeah, I hear you. Cool. So you were showing the previous product, and that's because of feedback that you get ideas for the product you're going to show. That's like people gave you feedback. And so how did it go? Like, how did you get to make this current product?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically, when I started my current project, and when I started previous project, it was basically from pain that I saw from customers that reached out to me about Reddit agency because I run like Reddit agency, and people basically sometimes ask me about service that I don't provide, maybe that I don't
Hmm.
have experience with, and I kind of say that I can't do it, and maybe because I don't, kind of like to help someone when I don't know how to help. So kind of, and when I saw a lot of requests like that, I basically started building Reddit schedule, and the second one that I currently showing social brand monitoring like .com, because basically people especially with kind of mid or maybe big size companies, they have a lot of kind of conversations about their businesses, about their uh, products, feedback, like even some leads from social media. And it's kind of hard, I think, to
Yeah.
um, track them because even when I do like myself, I can spend maybe I go to Reddit, I go to X. I would love to, find maybe some relevant conversations where I can participate, where I can help people. And you spend maybe a few hours just because you are scrolling, maybe you are finding something because there is like a social media kind of distracted, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
spend
You're very
like
easily. Yeah.
extra time like on things like that. And yeah, and that's why like I built it kind of this tool to basically solve their problem and mine also.
Yeah. I
So
see.
I can find um, conversations about your product.
So let's see it. Show us. I'm curious.
Yeah, 100%. Let me share my screen. Here is my screen. And here's the product. Let me know if you see it.
Awesome. Very clear. Yeah. Very clear value proposition. Find relevant conversations about your brand. Cool.
Yeah, right now I think I always do that, at least like weekly. I have like some prototype that I built maybe in a few days with like AI tools like Lovable,
Yeah.
V0, like landing page just. I put that. I started to share like on X, on Reddit. I get maybe some clicks, and after that, I see maybe some people what they're talking. So it's kind of how I did. I basically changed maybe wording like headline, description maybe a few times,
Mm.
and
So wait,
also,
you studied what people's reaction after posting it, and you're
yeah, yeah.
updating the copy based on, so like how, for example, how did you find this headline based on that? Based on their
But
conversations? I'm just trying to understand your process.
basically, when I, for example, share a link, I talked how I built it, what was my problem, what is the niche, how I can help, like to my ICP, ideal custom profile, and people kind of check it, and I think when they care, they leave some comments, and in my case, they left some comments, and they talked about mostly, even now they talk, they don't understand the value proposition, so they kind of get it maybe, but not as much as possible. So that's why I think when I check those comments, those like requests, I just go kind of trying to summarize them, and and trying to put them in one thing, because I think always like because in the beginning when I was just building, I always try to put headline as general as possible, like the best, I know, like
Yeah, that's the mistake. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't
But
sleep
everybody
like
does
on
that, so it
autopilot.
seems like yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You need
and
to be more specific to stand out. That's always the key. Yeah.
yeah, and also like what I found out about, I think the latest house that I'm building, it's kind of good to be niche, like very, very niche down, because when kind of you're niching down, even with this product, I think I didn't do enough. It's maybe much better if I niche to very specific people, because I saw that when people maybe start, let's say, for example, it's like a social listening tool like mine, but if you
Yeah.
start maybe, uh, for example, marketing agency in Reddit space, it's kind of maybe 90% I think will skip, but 10% that you need, they'll kind of find you, and you think, kind of why you would do that, because it's much better, focus on everyone. But from my experience, it's much better if, for example, you have a niche, like, and people kind of
Yeah,
sees
I
it,
agree.
like, that's there for them, and they kind of buy.
And there's also there's something else with this that is counterintuitive, but like when you like the idea is like you should just speak to one person, like you focus on one person and you write your landing page for that person. And at first you're afraid of like, yeah, but like all these other people, it's not for them. Yeah, you can actually close this window. You can close it and it's gonna be, you can actually
Ah,
close
okay.
this small window.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Uh, and you're gonna, it's scary, but then the thing that is happening, because you can speak to just one person, your message will have more clarity. Your message will have more confidence. It will feel stronger. And and that's actually gonna help even people who are not directly targeted, because they will still be inspired by like, oh shit, this seems good, because this guy is confident. He knows what he's talking about. No, it's really a real thing. And then, they will start imagining, wait, how could it help me? And they're gonna start themselves thinking, oh, maybe it can work for me. Like, even though it's not who you targeted. Of course, if it's somebody completely opposite, it's not gonna work. But like adjacent people, And I noticed that, when I was doing my Twitter course, not everybody is like obsessed about the algorithm like I am, but I was focusing the message on that. Like, it's about the algorithm and everything. And I was like talking to the people who, like me, are obsessed about it. And then it makes it seem super confident, super clear. And people who just want a Twitter course, they're going to buy it, even though I was targeting a niche of Twitter course, then I got sales outside of it because of the clarity. So yeah, very important.
Yeah, I also bought your course. It was like very good, I think, and maybe the
Oh,
reason
thanks, man.
why I
That's
also
awesome.
like reason why I buy it, yeah, because of niche.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
so can
also
you show us a quick demo of your product, like how it works and everything? Just
like
curious.
in real time.
Yeah, if you want, if you don't have to,
Yeah,
like
okay.
you also have like a special demo you will do for the launch. But I'm just curious, like what are you building? Like how is it working?
Yeah, basically when you just sign up, you'll see kind of onboarding. I tried to do it like as simple as possible, only 3 step. You basically provide
Yeah.
website like your URL, um, keywords, and that's it. You basically wait. So
Okay.
it's kind of right now, for example, how I did it. Also, as you see, like there is keywords that you can manage. For example, I have there is like different keywords,
Cool.
and after
Yeah.
you
Reddit
put
agency, Death Stranding 2. Interesting. Why are you playing this game, Death Stranding 2? Why did you
no,
put
I
that?
think
Or was
it was like kind of like random. I just did like because what I was using, I'm using under the hood when you put your website name, website URL,
yeah,
it describe your website, and I'm
yeah,
using also AI to give the best keywords for you. You can always like
yeah,
edit, maybe change, like add new.
yeah.
But I did, for example, just to have better like starting point. And after that, when you like sign up to this tool, you'll see mentions. And what I tried to do as like simple as possible. For example, as you see, like there is like AI agency keyword, there is like
Yes,
AI
because so
agency.
yeah, just to be, so you were adding the keyword AI agency, and now you
Mhm.
can see Reddit post with this keyword. Okay.
Yeah. And after that, you basically can check it. I know if it is live. Yeah, it is live. But also I see that I am banned. But yeah. But overall, for example, this keyword was mentioned in the posts, and
Yeah.
I saw this exactly. Um, and I can also have some filters on. Right now, I have only 2 platforms. It's Reddit and Hacker News. I can filter by
Oh,
each
cool.
platform, and also based on each platform, I can see different
Mm.
filters. Yeah. Um, so yeah, as simple as possible. I didn't try to add maybe many pages, just like one page, the main like feed. When you read them, you
No,
can
but that's
mark them
better.
as
That's
read.
better because like that's all we need. And how often
Yeah.
is it updating this list?
Basically, it's updating every 5 minutes. But when you just sign up,
Oh,
you see
cool.
them in a few minutes just because I wanted to do it like much better. Also, if you want,
Yeah, you have
I
to.
worked on integrations. You can also integrate it with email, with Telegram, with Slack.
Awesome.
You basically will see like there is like video how to edit because I tried to explain how to do it, like how to set up. But when you like put, you'll see also mentions in Slack or Telegram. So you don't even need to go to my application
I
because it's
like how
like was my
simple it. Okay.
how I wanted
I
to do.
like how simple it is. This is cool. Yeah, Telegram notification when there's a mention, then you just open the link and you can reply with a comment. That's awesome.
Yeah, if you
And
want, I can show you.
what's
But
the
the
yeah,
same
show me. I'm
notifications,
curious. Yeah.
the same basic notifications, but only in Telegram. Sorry, like for a lot of spamming, but here is like how it will look like. You will see like in real time when it found the same like way, um, keyword,
Oh, and you have the
brand
direct
name.
link and everything. Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can just like
Also the
have a
same in
message in
Slack.
Telegram and you'll just literally like just wow. So cool.
Yeah. because why I did it that because uh, when you buy any applications, you don't want to kind of, also I have in Slack, because you don't want to kind of, check them every single day. You don't want, kind of
Yeah,
sign
yeah, it's
up,
annoying. Yeah.
check. And I know because, for example, people more currently using like Slack or like Telegram. And basically when you do it, you kind of can um, see them also in real time. With me, I don't know which one, but I think maybe this one I also integrate. Yeah, and the same way you can see like on Slack, based on
This
these
is,
mentions.
I love the simplicity, man. This is cool. Like, and that's what I like is one mistake people make is they think their product is limited to just the app. But the product is not just that. The product is how you deliver the value. And for example, maybe it could be an email, maybe it's a Telegram notification, maybe it's a Slack, but that's part of the product. And the good product is what is easy to use. And if it's easy to use because we all want to build the best products, so we make our products super complicated instead of just like using what people already use and make the product more humble and simple. I love that. That's awesome. Oh, I
Yeah,
see you
and
also
also
send
in
emails,
email.
recaps.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, like only free because don't not
That's
like
cool.
to spam you, but also yeah, some kind of like summary.
Wow. Love it, man. And so what's the kind of like the next big thing you want to do, you want to build?
To be honest with you, right now I'm focusing on marketing because I'm thinking it's kind of I wanted to add maybe as much thing as possible, but I think it's kind of maybe bad thing to do, especially when you
Yeah.
don't
And
have
maybe you need a
customers.
bit more customers to know what they want.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly what I wanted. So I kind of right now, even maybe a new thing that I trying to do with this SaaS, I basically run a lifetime deal to the first 10 people only.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because most like SaaS that in the same space, they ask for monthly payment. And
Yeah.
basically, what I wanted to do, it's kind of, I think, easy to me and easy to customers. Um, because I understand if there is some value, if, for example, there are some sales. So that's why how I did it. I ran like this lifetime deal. I also giving to you, I think, a good
Yeah.
discount.
Yeah. The deal will be displayed on the site, so we don't have to. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay, and yeah, you wanted to show one last thing on your website, maybe? But
Uh,
yeah.
basically, it's kind of like how it works, how you can set up it. There is
Yeah.
some demo also, and why, for example, maybe if you do it like manually, or if you do it, for example, with the stop.
That's awesome. And so if people buy the lifetime deal, how do they know it's gonna still work in 1 year, this thing?
Uh, basically, I think there is no problem like to me to run if people buy it because in my cases when I like there are some people who bought some sales. I know that people kind of use it.
Yeah.
So I think in my case, that's why like number one thing is the most important. When I see some sales, I know that people are using, and I can give you can give you them something. Um,
Yeah.
and that's why I think
100%.
how I think it would be like a good criteria for me to also.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can stop sharing your screen now so I can see you again.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, man, this is cool. I think you have a good product sense because like you're a engineer, but your products look cool. They look simple, easy to use, good copywriting. You focus on marketing. Yeah, I think you're gonna make it. I think you sound like
Thank you so
you
much.
check all the boxes. I think you're gonna make it. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, basically my strategy right now, I trying to put as much as possible with like content. I'm doing like on X daily like updates with video when I'm doing
Yeah, really
something.
cool, really cool. You know, I started following you a while ago. I really like, you know, what you post on X. Really cool vibe and everything. So I
Yeah,
recommend people find you on X. Maybe you can share your screen and show your X quickly so people can see it. So we can
yeah,
have the
no
link. But
problem.
yeah,
And also, I'm doing the same way basically on Reddit, but on Reddit it's kind of like more posts specific.
yeah.
Um,
Less community. I mean, less conversations.
mhm. There is like basically what I like, yeah, my faults a lot of, but in this way, I kind of almost like a month, even not like almost more than a month. I was doing every single
Oh yeah,
day
daily
about like
posting. Yeah, I see a bunch of people do that to
updates.
motivate themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And kind of how I did. Even like in the beginning when I was building, I think in the beginning, like maybe 5 7 days, I was just basically building like building this thing, building like this integration,
Yeah.
and people kind of also like share some
You know,
feedback
that's an
like
easy way. Like people, it's crazy. So many people don't do that. You can just post every day what you're doing and spend like 30 minutes replying to people and trying to make some friends. And it's just like a no-brainer. Like you get more visibility, you get more people on your website, you know. Like it's super important to do and you get feedback, and someday you can go viral, you know. So like there's nothing to lose basically. Free lottery ticket every day. Yeah.
even sometimes when I maybe some mention something that maybe people think bad, for example, like AppSumo. I mentioned about like one of the like posts, and people told me, "Don't do like AppSumo, don't do AppSumo."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I say
Like
the
the,
same thing. Don't do
and
this shit, but
no
you know, maybe it
and
can work. Yeah.
no even some like himself like replied, "This is so cool."
Oh, this guy. Yeah. Noah
Yeah,
Kagan.
even
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I shit on
founder
him
itself,
sometime, but yeah, yeah, for sure. Cool.
kind of
Yeah.
funny. Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
I think
Yeah.
what I'm trying to do, to be honest with you, because when I started maybe my journey, I tried to do almost every single possible like social media. Like I even tried TikTok,
Yeah.
Instagram, like everything
Yeah.
what you can. I think kind of mention. I did it, but what I found that when I do like, especially in one time, it's kind of distraction for me. It was like a distraction for me, and I didn't focus really on those platforms, and I didn't get anything from them. So, for example, right now I'm focusing
Yeah.
mostly like on X, on Reddit, and kind of I think good for me because I also tried maybe cold emails. I saw that it kind of maybe didn't work very good. Cold DMs,
But that's
so it's kind
that's the
of
way.
yeah.
That's like I started the same way before, you know, going all in on Twitter 4 years ago. I had started, you know, I tried posting on Product Hunt forums, Reddit. You know, I was doing a few social platforms, and then it's really Twitter that worked for me. Like, and once you find, it's better to focus because you know you're just a one
Hmm.
person. You know, if you post everywhere, it's going to be a nightmare. So just focus. And when you focus, it's better to focus in a way because you can go deeper. Like, it's better to have deeper relationships with people. And like, I just noticed that, like when you have deep, like for example, if your thing is LinkedIn, you can go all in on LinkedIn and build relationships. Then you will have opportunities. Same with X, you know. But like if you like spread yourself and just like post everywhere, you don't have time to connect with people everywhere, and so you miss this opportunity of you don't know like opportunities you can find on social media. So, but if you focus, it's better, especially at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Even sometimes, kind of, I think I also trying to be open-minded because I'm thinking it's a good
Yeah.
way, kind of to live. Because sometimes I wanted to explore maybe something new. So it's kind of good thing to
Yeah.
do because I tried, for example, with cold emails. I paid even one guy like $1,000, like to set up everything,
Yeah.
like to
No,
do.
I paid like
And
for Google Ads, €600 Google Ads and make nothing with it. You know, at first you
yeah,
have to try things. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's also maybe a good thing to do. At least what I see right now. You basically start with your own hands. See maybe something from that. If you see maybe something, you just go to experts because I think you kind of know what you need. and you basically know what to ask. But when you maybe
Yeah,
just
once
outsource
you've done
from
it
day one,
yourself, otherwise you're gonna get
yeah,
scammed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when you just outsource
So
it, it's kind of maybe tricky because maybe even they wanted to do like a good way, but because maybe they didn't need what you really need, it's kind of I think how it should be done, and that's why
I agree.
we should try more, we should explore more, because I'm also thinking about YouTube now. It's kind of maybe kind of in exploration.
Yeah.
It's kind of sometimes you think about that. Maybe you need to have some both sometimes because you think, is it like really necessary? Do you really need it? You have some like
It's also
excuses.
scary, like, oh, I'm gonna be on
Yeah,
video. Like, I was super scared of
I need
video
to
for a
show
long
up every
time. That's
day.
because of,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to
it's
share
scary, it's
like
scary.
everything what I have in my life. So it's kind of
Yeah,
But
yeah.
sometimes I think
Oh man.
you need to kind of maybe less you think, better if you just go do it. Like you go do it. Maybe even if you fail miserably, like you don't have anything, but nothing to lose because if you have like nothing, what you can lose, like. But if you try it,
Yeah, you
it's
don't have
kind
to
of
be
better.
scared. Like, to be honest, if you do YouTube and it doesn't work, nobody gives a shit. Like, you don't have anything
Yeah,
to lose. Like, there's not gonna, yeah. Cool, man.
because if people don't see it, they don't
Yeah,
know you.
yeah. I'm sorry, I gotta wrap it up because we have another founder in a few minutes coming, and I gotta
Yeah,
interview him. But man, that was awesome. I'm glad I finally
thank you
met
so
you
much,
after all
Daga.
this time. That was really cool.
Yeah, but so I
So
remember first time interaction with us when I was like very, very small like
yeah,
account,
yeah, I
and
remember.
Daga shared about the film that I really loved. I don't remember how it is on English. Let me
Yeah,
uh,
tell me.
how it Hit
Oh yeah, Heat, Michael
95.
Mann. Oh my God, this
Yeah,
movie is
Michael
so
Mann,
aesthetic.
Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Dago basically posted, I think, uh, like a video, like a little like
Oh yeah,
video,
yeah,
like a
yeah.
meme
The
maybe,
meme. Yeah, I made a meme about
and
that. Yeah,
and
yeah,
I basically replied one of the scene maybe of this film, kind of like that, I think. And Dago like because I have maybe like 500 followers, maybe even less. I don't remember how many followers I had,
yeah.
and I thought, yeah, Dago replied. I told my wife, like
Oh yeah, you're
it
gonna
is
be a
like it
millionaire
is
now.
like a
Yeah, no
it is
worries.
like a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
one. It's like a big one,
yeah, yeah. I
big for
appreciate
me.
it,
Like, thank you so much, Daga, for did that.
man. Yeah, thank you, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. I hope